This is Forge Daily with Mackenzie Barwell on the Forge Audio Network.
Forge fans, welcome back to another episode of Forge Daily. Today is July 26th, 2023. I'm your host, Mackenzie Barwell, here to give you all things Forge FC. We've got 2 remaining episodes of Forge Daily this week, along with an episode of Behind the Beard, which came out at 11 a.m. today. So you can listen here or watch on YouTube, which I would highly recommend. Today, we are going to get into my experience yesterday with Dom and Noah at Dennegers, an event Forge FC hosted earlier this week on Monday, and then some updates on the current CPL roster and window. So before we get into that, I mentioned that yesterday went on a little field trip to Dennegers with Dom and Noah. It's a grocery store at the core of downtown Hamilton. We had to go to check out the meals that are going to be offered at Friday's match in concessions and on the club level here at Tim Hortons Field. Let me tell you, it was so good. Mostly European style. We had some chicken schnitzel, currywurst, all the good stuff. After practice today, I got a hold of them just to ask a couple questions to recap what happened yesterday. Mind you, it was Noah's birthday a couple weeks ago, so he had to go through the birthday tunnel this morning, along with Forge FC's strength and conditioning coach, Jacob Miller. So a big happy birthday to him as well. Of course, I had to start the interview by asking him about that. First of all, do you appreciate the birthday tradition, or?
Yeah, wasn't my first choice of places to spend my birthday in Victoria. But it was nice to be around the team. They got me a nice Blizzard cake. That was good.
Oh, they did? Okay.
And then you always get the customary birthday tunnel. So I don't mind it because it was a fun
refreshing.
Time. It's fun for them, so they can enjoy it.
You weren't the only one today, though, so that's good.
Exactly.
Okay, yesterday we went to Dennegers. Can you please tell the Forge Daily listeners how that experience was and what the best thing was that you ate yesterday?
Yeah, honestly, I didn't really know what to expect. I
thought it was a restaurant, honestly.
We were going to be trying a whole bunch of food. I didn't really know what types, but it looks like a great place to go. I usually do my grocery shopping elsewhere, but maybe I'll have to venture to Dennegers now. Yeah. We tried the currywurst. That was delicious. Yes. So that's going to be at the stadium. I already told my parents that they have to get it. So.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. My experience was pretty good. Lots of interesting stuff in there.
Did you know what to expect going in?
No, not at all. Yeah. Not one bit. First time there. Mm-hmm. Like I said, had a good experience. Lots of friendly people in there. Best thing I ate, I would say, was the currywurst?
Yes, that's what Noah said.
The currywurst. Mm-hmm. That was really good.
Chicken schnitzel was a close second.
Schnitzel second.
Yeah.
Close second. And then the glizzy with the...
oh, yeah.
Sorry, the sauerkraut with the side of glizzy. That's what we had.
That was delicious too, though. So you would recommend it then?
I would recommend if any Hamiltonians, want a good snack or meal, you should go to Dennegers.
Something else worth noting that went down earlier this week, Forge FC's Youth Soccer Skills Clinic presented by On the Run. A few Forge players came out to run a practice for kids around the Hamilton community right here at Tim Hortons Field, so they were able to train like professionals. Registration was completely sold out, so it was a busy session. If you or someone you know might be interested in attending one of these Forge Youth Skills Clinics, you can stay up to speed on eventbrite.ca, eventbrite.ca, and follow Forge SC to stay tuned on future events. I spoke to Seba Castello earlier today to get his thoughts on the clinic and what he wished he would have known as a youth player. Seba, you were at the Youth Skills Clinic on Monday. Can you just talk a little bit about why not only it was important for the kids to have that experience, but for your team to be connected with the community?
Yeah, obviously it's important for the kids for so many reasons, right? But it's also important for us to connect with the community. There's a lot of fans that come out every week to support us, kids, parents, right? Yeah. And both of them were there. So it's important to give a little back to them, right? To show what it is to be kind of like a pro and give them a little taste of that too.
Do you remember ever having an experience like that?
No, not really.
Yeah.
Back in my time, CPL.
Exactly.
CPL wasn't a thing, right? So we didn't really have the opportunity to do those kind of things. And then the MLS teams like TFC don't really do that because they were kind of a bigger thing back then, right? So for these CPL teams to do that type of stuff, right, as you said, is very important. So to connect with the community.
Yeah, I think it's perfect because they're kind of, this league is sort of like the middle ground where you guys are able to make that connection. Whereas, like you said, with the MLS, since they aren't as easily accessible to youth players?
Looking back, what I would tell myself personally is to enjoy your time as a youth player. I did have my fun in my time, a lot of laughs during training, but to really enjoy and cherish those moments. And I feel that when you get to the pro level, it's more serious, right? It's outside of training, right? You can have your laughs, but as a youth, take your game serious. I'm not saying to joke around, but also enjoy those moments with your friends.
Where the pressure isn't as much, right?
Yeah.
In preparation for next week's episode of Behind the Beard, I've been asking some players some fun facts about themselves because I'm going to quiz Bobby on how well he knows them. So I thought I'd give the Forge Daily listeners an exclusive look into what you might hear next week. Here were some responses that I got from Seba and Garven.
Okay, so my interesting fact is that I can make Bobby laugh on the spot.
At any point in time.
Any point, any moment.
And you've done it before.
Yes. And he will testify for it.
So if I say one player said that he can make you laugh on the spot at any time, he's going to say Seba's Castello.
Without hesitation.
Giving him fun facts about the players and seeing if he can guess like which one is for who. Do you have a fun fact? This is on the spot right now.
There's a dancer in the group.
Oh, okay. You're a good dancer or you just dance?
I think I'm a pretty good dancer.
You just dance.
No, bro. Yo, I dance everything, fam.
We are quickly approaching the final week of July, which means the CPL transfer window between the 1st and 31st of this month is coming to a close. And for those of you who don't know, there are two opportunities, the other one being over the winter in January. So Forge likely looking to bring somebody on within this time because the club does now have 2 regular roster spots open as well as 1 exceptional talent roster spot now that Kadeen Kane is one of those 2 available. So that is something to keep in mind. That's all for now. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode, and we'll be back tomorrow.
This has been Forge Daily with Mackenzie Barwell. If you like what you heard, please like, follow, subscribe, comment, and share.
When do you make Bobby laugh? When do you make Bobby laugh? So you made him laugh when I was gone?
Yeah.
I've never seen him make him laugh.
It's after practice.
I said I can make Bobby laugh on the spot.
You do make Bobby laugh often, actually. I can't lie. You do make him laugh.
I told you.
Okay. Okay.
You think so?
Well, Garv was like, no.
Gar doesn't know.
No,
God doesn't
because
know.
he stays with the vet, so then when Bobby comes around, he
Yeah.
so as the judge.
I'm a crowd pleaser.